Well, Sheila, let's look back to last weekend.
Do we have to, Mike?
We do for a minute.
Okay.
A game that you saw, Moorhead sneak up on you again, but nonetheless, you guys, what kind of things have you seen positive you bring out of both games last weekend?
Well, the positive thing is that we responded after Friday night. We really are just disappointed in how we came out and competed and didn't compete, I would say. And we really bounced back, I thought, and put a great effort on the line on Saturday against a very, very good team and did a lot of really great things. We saw the tide turn a little bit and momentum shift, and we couldn't quite stop it from running downhill on us. But, the fact that we did compete and had about 2/3 of a good game there, we just got to be able to finish the game, and it comes down to really doing the simple things, making free throws and making layups. And that's kind of been our case in all 4 games that we've lost by a real close margin.
A couple winnable games this weekend. Do you try to put last weekend in the past, or you kind of use that Moorhead loss where you guys had things in control, but you try to kind of use that to fuel your fire a little more?
Well, I think we just got to keep learning. I think that, bottom line is we just watch the game film clip by clip and try to pick out the things that we need to improve on, things that we did well, and things that we need to continue to get better at. And I think that our kids, take notes on that and go out and try to work harder at it and execute better and just continue to try to improve.
Last year, you obviously set a nice goal to try to get the playoff game right now. It's something that is, going to be a little bit hard to attain, but it's not out of, it's not possible at this point. You kind of put an extra emphasis on maybe trying to get, starting to string a couple wins together here. That's something you talk about the wins at this point now with the team.
We just talk about day to day. We just want to improve, and we want to focus on us, and we want to focus on getting better, and the things that we're not so good at, we need to continue to try to improve and really put our focus on that, and maybe not think outside too much of what's going on. We really haven't paid a lot of attention. Right now we're more concerned with finding a way to win in those close game situations. We win all 4 of those close games, and we feel a lot different about the season, and things look a lot different. So right now that's our focus, is let's win a close game. Let's get this done, and it's not going to be any easier on the road this weekend.
That's kind of how you're trying to get out of the funk, is just narrowing that focus and simplifying things a little bit.
Yeah, that's where we're at. We've got kids that got to continue to improve in the things that they can do well for us. Simplify what they do and just do it to the best of their ability. But I really think a lot of that comes down to the simple things of basketball, and that's first playing hard, and it's secondly making free throws and layups. And that's something that we've struggled with a little bit, and I think that's a mental focus, and we've just got to get through that and get our mind in the right place.
What do you know about these 2 opponents this weekend? Since we haven't played them yet, what kind of matchups are you expecting this weekend?
I don't know, man. Savannah, you want to take that one?
Upper Iowa plays a 1-2-2, so we're going to have to, obviously we're used to man, so do the things in zone that we can do, attack the gaps. Winona they're not stacked, but they're pretty good all around. They have some shooters. They are kind of an up and down team though, so they can have average nights and they can have really good nights, so we just need to come out and play our game though.
How about your role with the team, Savannah? Do you feel it's changed as the season's gone along? Do you feel that you're doing more things, or things are asked more of you in any certain way?
I think defense has always been my role. Obviously, I have to look to shoot because I have to be a threat offensively, but I focus honestly on stopping my defender and then going down and doing what I can do best. I can set a big pick to get someone open. That's, as Coach was saying in practice yesterday, that's just like my point as it is theirs, because I'm getting them open for that shot. If I'm open, I have to shoot though, so I have to make myself a threat so somebody else can get open.
And rebound.
And rebound.
And what's it been like kind of seeing the numbers in your team dwindle a little bit with injuries and teammates play through pain a little bit? What's kind of that been like, the process?
Well, practice, I feel like we don't have anyone, but on practice we just got to focus on ourselves and just expect that we know they're going to be there for the weekend. If they're not healthy during the week, they can just sit there and watch and know exactly what we're doing. But I think that when it comes game time, they are fine. Like, we can expect just the exact same from them as if they were healthy. They push through it. They're hard workers.
How about Sheila, keeping your team, I want to say motivated now? This is this point of the season where you're into the second half and, things haven't gone your way. These girls still, are they focused? Can they still, reach down and get some wins for you and make a run?
I think we all kind of have the same focus. Like, I think we all just individually take responsibility about getting better and improving. And I don't really sense that anybody really cares what our record is right now. I think we care about Winona State basketball improving, individuals getting better as a team, because ultimately there's always a second opportunity at the end of the year, and we've just got to continue to work on us. And I don't feel that there's any of that. I mean, from game to game, we could have 7 players in the rotation. We could have 10 players in the rotation. Week by week, we've got 6 healthy players in practice, and we'd probably rest the other ones and let them mentally watch and focus and just come out and give all they can on the weekend. And I don't really think that we've got so much going on here at home that we really haven't been concerned with what the rest of the league's doing. We concern about us. I feel very internal that way. Like, we just really have narrow focus right now, and that's improving and becoming a better basketball team and better basketball players.
For either of you, you mentioned that you feel a little differently had you won the 4 close games, but kind of record aside, do you feel as far as progressing X's and O's wise, is that kind of where you want it to be? I mean, obviously you'd like to be better anytime, but do you feel comfortable? I mean, regardless of if you win those or not?
Well, I mean, Ryan, you pointed it out before. We're struggling to shoot the ball from the outside, but we've taken like probably one of our most consistent outside shooters and made her a point guard. And then we've got some other kids that, we've got 2 sophomores having to play the wing for us that are now starting to learn the speed of the game and, Northern Sun play and physicality of the game. Katie Hardy went from being, a pretty good 3-point threat 2 years ago before she had shoulder surgery to not really looking to shoot the 3. And Chris Bogue went from being our wing player the last 3 years to being our post player. So we've just really had to shift a lot of positions around. Some of our best 3-point shooters are in street clothes right now. So we've really had to focus more on getting the ball inside, penetrating, getting to the free throw line. And so then it comes down to, when you penetrate, make your free throws or make your layups, and when you get fouled, make your free throws. So we've tried to simplify things to what we really need to do and play to our strengths.